Hello students, very good morning to everyone. So in this video, I will have a discussion on the topic atmospheric physics. So before going to the atmospheric physics, you know very well about your syllabus. Okay, once again I will give a brief about your syllabus. So in the final year BSc, you will be having two papers of physics as the physics paper 5 and physics paper 6. So if you complete the physics paper 5, the physics paper 5, you will be having 3 units. The each unit has 15 hours of classes. The 15 hours of syllabus hours are still, allotted for each unit. So there are total 45 hours of syllabus. So first unit is statistical physics, second unit is quantum mechanics 1, and third unit atmospheric physics and nanomaterials. The unit 3, the physics paper 5, under physics paper 5, the third unit is atmospheric physics. So in this video, now I will have a discussion on the topic atmospheric physics. So atmosphere, the earth atmosphere is a layer of gases which surrounding the earth and retained by the earth's gravity is known as earth's atmosphere. Here earth atmosphere is act as a protecting layer. So here earth atmosphere, the main role of this earth atmosphere is it act as a protecting layer because earth atmosphere protect the lives on the earth by absorbing the ultraviolet solar radiations. So ultraviolet solar radiation, these are the type of radiation which are emitting from the sun. So when these radiations are hazardous, that means creates a skin disorders or skin related diseases when these radiations are incident on our skin. In the stratosphere, so atmosphere is divided into different layers. I will have a discussion about different layers of atmosphere in the next upcoming classes. So in the stratosphere, we have our atmosphere as a ozone layer. This ozone layer acts as a filter. So this ozone layer absorbs all this harmful ultraviolet radiation. So therefore, this atmosphere is acts as a protecting layer. And next important thing to be noted regarding the atmosphere is atmosphere is about 500 to 600 kilometers thick, but most of the atmosphere is within the 16 kilometer. So most of the atmosphere is within the 16 kilometer. That means from the surface of the earth to the 16 kilometers of altitude, it has highly densed one. Compressed atmosphere will be highly compressed form. That means 75 to 80% of the atmosphere is existed within the 16 kilometers of altitude. So further 16 to 600 to 700 kilometers, only 25 to 30% of atmosphere is extended. That is completely highly rarefied one. So therefore atmosphere from the earth atmosphere earth surface to the 16 kilometers highly compressed one, because it consisting of most of the atmosphere, most of the means in percentage um, wise 70 to 75 percentage of atmosphere will be existed within the 16 kilometers. The formation of Earth atmosphere is formed by planetary degassing process, by which the gases like carbon dioxide, water vapor, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen gases released from the interior of the earth from the volcano and other process. Likewise earth atmosphere was formed. Next one is the composition of earth atmosphere. The composition of earth atmosphere is the 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen, 0.9 percentage of argon, and 0.03 percentage of and 0.03 percentage of carbon dioxide. Remember this, the composition of earth atmosphere. What is the composition of earth atmosphere? Nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, argon, all other gases. So here mainly it is consisting of 78% percentage of nitrogen, 21 percentage of oxygen, and 0.9 percentage of argon, and carbon dioxide only 0.03 percentage, and all other gases are 0.07 percentage. This is the composition of Earth's atmosphere. Next, the composition of Earth atmosphere is the components of this Earth atmosphere is classified into two types: the variable components and non-variable components, or non-variable components and variable components. So, non-variable components. These are non-variable. The name itself indicates these components will not vary, will remain constant with respect to change in time, place, season, etc. These components are called non-variable components. What are those non-variable components? Nitrogen, oxygen, argon, carbon dioxide, neon, helium, krypton, xenon, hydrogen, etc. These are the non-variable components. These components will not vary with respect to change in time, place, season, altitude will be remains constant. Example, nitrogen. In any season, the percentage of nitrogen will be how much? 78 percentage. Already we say that 78 percentage only. If you see after 3 months later, with the season, with the time, with place, this the percentage of nitrogen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, oxygen cannot be varied, will be remains constant. So these are called non-variable components. Next one, the variable components. The variable component means the components of the atmosphere which are changes with change in time, place, season, etc. These components are called variable components, which are water vapor will changes with the time, with the place, with the season, with the altitude. Ozone, the thickness of ozone is not constant. Sulfur dioxide, sulfur dioxide also in the places where the industries are there. So there and all carbon this composition of or percentage of sulfur dioxide is more. Left over the places under it is less. Nitrogen dioxide, ammonia, carbon monoxide, where in the cities or in the where the highly developed cities like urban cities, this carbon monoxide percentage is more compared to the rural places. So likewise, these components will be vary with the time, with the place, with season. So these components are called variable components of the Earth's atmosphere. Next, there are the atmosphere is divided into different layers. We can classify the earth atmosphere into different layers. What are the different layers of earth atmosphere is? The first layer is troposphere, stratosphere, thermosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. So different layers of atmosphere: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exospheres. Okay, these are the different layers of earth atmosphere. The first most layer is troposphere, next stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere. Okay, dear students, I will stop it my class here. In the next class we will have a discussion about the different layers of atmosphere. Troposphere, we can see this: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere. Likewise, the firstmost layer, the layer which is just on the Earth's surface, is troposphere, where all living organisms are existed. Stratosphere, that means ozone layer will be existed. Mesosphere, where the meteorites will burn, and coolest layer of the Earth atmosphere. Thermosphere, where ionosphere is existed. Exosphere, outermost layer of the Earth atmosphere. Okay, dear students, we'll have a brief discussion about the different layers of atmosphere in the next class. Okay, dear student, I will stop it my class here. If you have any queries, you can ask through my WhatsApp number. Thank you very much, dear students, once again by listening this video. If you have any queries, and if you have to want to give any valuable feedback, it is I will always welcome you to give a valuable feedback regarding this topic and video and my explanation. If there any feedback or suggestion, if you wanted to give, I will always welcome you to give your valuable feedback.